What's good, YouTube? This is Monkey J. I'm going to do a deck profile on Atlantean Mermails. It's been testing fairly well. I think the deck is a strong contender for the next top deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because this thing is ridiculous. But I'm going to get right into the deck. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to play 3 Deep Sea Diva. Your divas are really self-explanatory. They're your tour guide. So I'm not really going to explain those too much. You play your 3 Gen X Undyne, and this is just my own personal thought on the deck. I only want to play 2 Gen X Controller because you don't really want to draw him, and plus, if you have to use Gen X Undyne 3 times, then I don't know. You shouldn't have to use Gen X Undyne 3 times, but just have 3 in there, just so you can draw him faster. You play 3 Atlantean infantry. If you don't know what this guy does, if he's sent to the graveyard by a water effect, he destroys 1 face-up card on the field. And while he's on the field, once per turn, you can special summon, you can perform an additional normal summon from a level 4 or lower Sea Serpent type monster. That's really good for Diva, because if you get your extra Diva summon, then that's really good. But, yeah, I really like those guys. They're fun. They're annoying. But you can only use their effect once per turn. Infantry is good, but they have limitations on these cards because they're ridiculously good. Like, if you could summon 3 infantry in one turn, that'd be dumb. Then I played 2 marksmen. I would play 3 of him instead of 3 infantry, but I lost the other one, so yeah. He can attack directly, and if he's sent to the grave by the cost of a water effect, he destroys a face-down card. And whenever he does attack directly, he special summons another Atlantean monster. Hold on. It says, when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Atlantean Sea Serpent type monster from your deck, except Atlantean Marksman. That's really good because you can get Dragoons. And Dragoons is very good because he allows all Sea Serpent type monsters, level 3 or lower, to attack your opponent directly. And when he's sent to the graveyard by a water effect, then he searches for a search for a Sea Serpent type monster. So you can add Megalo Abyss, you can add any Sea Serpent monster. That's ridiculous. You can even add the Elemental lore that's going to come out in this. Then I play 1 Atlantean attack squad. It's okay at 1. It is needed. A lot of people say that you shouldn't play this, but you really do need your other marksman target. And marksman goes off a lot. You really wouldn't think he would go off so much with 1400 attack, but he just pokes for damage. He gets over bottomless. They don't want to solemn him, but at game 2 they might if they realize how good he is. But he brings out this guy for 22 damage. It's ridiculous. If there's another water monster on the field, he gains 800 attack. Then you have your Abyss monsters. Mermail monsters. This is Abyss Megalo. This guy is retarded, guys. You can discard 2, okay, I'll read his effect. During your main phase, you can discard 2 water monsters except this card. Special summon this card from your hand. When this card is special summoned by this effect, add 1 Abyss spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. You contribute 1 other face-up attack position monster you control, water monster, this turn, and this card can attack twice during the battle phase. That is ridiculous. That is 4,800 damage on the board. Dumb. There is an OTK with this guy. Check this out. You get him, you normal summon Deep Sea Diva, then with Deep Sea Diva, you get your, let me find this guy. You get your Marksman. And with Marksman, he'll stay on the field, then you use Abyss Megalo's effect to tribute your Diva. Then, if you have a clear field, obviously, if your opponent's field is cleared, but you attack for 48, you do 14, then his effect activates, and you special summon Dragoons, 8,000 damage. You have game. You win. That is crazy. I mean, this deck is ridiculous. And then it gets even more ridiculous with the floater. This is Abyssalhide or Abyssalined? Yeah, Abyssalined. Her effect is, if this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Mermail monster from your deck. 1 Mermail monster other than her. this guy. You can get this guy. It's dumb. It's retarded. And this is like probably going to be the best floater in the game. I mean, it's comparable to Stratos. They're probably going to have to limit that. Then your 1-0s are going to be Gen X, Birdman, Gores, and Abyss Soldier. You can take this guy out for anything you want. He's just in there for right now. He's an extra discard outlet. And that's it for the monsters. For your spells, you're going to run 3 Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Pot of Avarice, Mind Control, Monster Reborn, and instead of surfacing, I wanted to run Creature Swap because in this deck, you don't necessarily need surfacing, or whatever that card is that adds 2 1500 attack or less water monsters to your hand. I like these better just because boss monsters are a problem for this deck, but you can get over them very easily with a Creature Swap. And then for the traps, you only run 4 traps. You run let me get them out. You run 2 Torrential Tribute. You really only need to clear the field. This deck needs to have a clear field to play. And then you run 2 Abyss Sphere. Abyss Sphere is ridiculously good because when you activate it, you special summon 1 Mermail monster from your deck. And whenever it's summoned, whenever you activate this card, you can't activate spells the same turn. But during the end phase of the next turn after this card, or during your opponent's end phase after this card was activated, it destroys the card. And the reason that is so good is because you get this card out. You can activate this chain or in response to the end of your opponent's main phase 2. Then it brings this out on the field and destroys it. Then you get your Abyss Megalo. That is crazy. I love it. God, this deck is awesome. I love it. Oh, I have a boner for this deck. Now for your extra deck, you're not really going to play anything like significant, but I'll go over just to help you guys out. You're going to play Gungnir. You have to play your 1 Gungnir. You don't have to play 2 because you don't really have to go into it too much because the deck just it auto plays by itself a lot. And just this is there to help, obviously. Then you're going to go into your Gachi with Infantry and DT Diva. And then you're going to go into your Catastor or your TG Hyper Librarian. Just either you prefer, but I do prefer Catastor. These are the three you're going to go into the most, I promise. Then this guy, what is his name? I always forget this guy's name. I forgot his name. But anyways, his effect is you can detach a material and choose 1 monster on the field with less attack than he has. He negates the monster's effect until the end phase. And when he's on the field, monsters level 5 or lower cannot attack. That's ridiculous. No, it's level 5 or higher. I apologize. And he's a 28 beater. He's rank 7, so he's very, very good. Another card you really should play is Big Eye. Big Eye is, you will make your Big Eye. You have to play Big Eye. You will make him. If you want to run the hero version, play your Zeros. Play your Black Rose, because you make level 7s a lot. And for your Exceeds that you have, that you go into, that are water type, let me let you guys know. Okay, when you activate, let's say you go into this with Marksman and a level 3. Whenever you discard to make his effect make his attack go to 25, and you discard a Marksman, let me find a Marksman so you guys will know. There's one right there. When you discard a Marksman, the Marksman will still go off because he was sent to the grave by a water effect. That is crazy. And then the same with Acid Golem, because Acid Golem is a water monster. This is probably the deck I'm going to be running the rest of the format because I really like this. I was playing Geargias, but this is much, much, much better. And you can even make Gen X Triforce if you want to, because you play 3 Gen X tuners. And it's not hard to make. So, but yeah, guys, that's the deck. This is just helpful tips towards the deck. This isn't like what you have to run, I guess. This is just the build I made and I prefer, I guess. I'll tweak it, obviously, when it comes out. Probably add the Elemental Lord, Mullin Glacia. She will be very good to the deck. I'll probably take out the Mermail Abyss Spike, the guy that... I didn't go over these. I apologize. These are the 2 that I haven't decided on. I'm not really a huge fan of her because her effect is when she is sent to the graveyard, period, you can special summon one Mermail monster from your hand. I don't really like that because it's from your hand and it's not like from the deck or anything like that. And then her effect can only be activated once per turn, so you can't break that effect. And then this guy's effect is whenever he is normal summoned or special summoned, you can discard a water monster, and I add one level 3 water monster from your deck to your hand. And you can only use this effect once per turn. And it's only level 3, it's not level 3 or lower or anything, so I don't know. I prefer him. He's better. But yeah guys, that's the deck. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited about this deck? Because I know I am, guys. This is gonna be the new annoying fucking deck to play, and I'm gonna play it. But let me know what you guys think. This is Moki J. Thanks, guys.